everybody, in today's video I will be going over what in my opinion are the best pets for every school. So we're just going to go ahead and hop right into it. Alright, to start this list off we're going to go with Ice. Ice is a very slow paced school and you do not get a blade till you're level 38, so in my opinion the best pet you should go for is a Ice Dactyl. It does give you the Ice Blade and a Tower Shield, which is super helpful, especially early game and even late game. So in my opinion, the Ice Dactyl is the best pet for Ice. So next on my list is going to be Fire, and for Fire I'm choosing the Kookaburra pet because it does give you the Fire Blade and the Meteor Strike and a Power Link. Granted you might not use Power Link very often, but having that extra blade at the beginning of the game is going to be super helpful, and you do get Meteor Strike relatively early, but if you can get the card it'll just make questing that much faster. So to me, the Kookaburra makes it a really good pet. Alright, so next up on my list is going to be Storm. And for Storm, I'm going to go and pick the Clamoring Culture because of the Blade and the Windstorm. You do get a 4-pip bubble, but that really just isn't that helpful. I can't really recommend a time I would use a 4-pip bubble, much less a bubble in general. But in my opinion, the Culture is going to be your best bang for your buck because of the Blade for the most part. Alright, so next on my list is going to be Myth, and for Myth, I'm recommending the Myth Dactyl pet because of the Blade and Earthquake. It can be very helpful having the Earthquake, but for the most part, the Blade and Gargantuan are going to be the best parts for this pet. Other than that, I can't think of any other pets that come to mind for Myth that would be as helpful as this one. Alright, so next on my list is Life. For Life, I'm going to recommend the Kookaburra pet because of the Leaf Storm it does give you. As a Life, you don't get a attack all until you're level 48 unless you are doing key bosses or opening packs, and that really just slows the game down. So for that, I'm recommending the Kookaburra. The only downside is that you have to be a Life school to actually train this pet, but it's going to be your best pet as a Life in my opinion. Alright, so next up is Death, and for Death, really you just want a pet that gives Deer Knight as a item card. There's the Grim Squeaker that I saw in the kiosk, and I believe there's a Deer Knight also. I might have just not seen it, but because Death doesn't get a attack all until level 48, again, unless you're going to do key bosses or spellments, in my opinion the best pet is going to be the Grim Squeaker. And if you have the pet jewel for Deer Knight, you could definitely switch it up and go with maybe a Dark Hound or the school specific pets such as a, where is it, like a Death Dactyl. It's not school specific, but that's a good one, or a Dark Hound as well. That one gives you a Feint and a Death Blade, so that would be another really good one. Alright, so next on my list is going to be Balance. Balance is a tricky school to pick a pet for because of how versatile you are. You can support or be able to heal people, so it's kind of just a weird one, but for me, I'm going to have to say the Gobbler Ball is going to be one of the better starter pets. You do get a Balance Blade and a Elemental Blade, which are both very helpful early on, and then another pet that might be best for you would be the Enchanted Armament that gives a Sharpened Blade, and I believe it gets you up to 3 of them, which would be very helpful as well. So that's all I got for the video. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you have any suggestions for pets that are helpful for new players, go and drop it in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.